If you had a chance to make some more money using maybe me.
Oh, wow.
We're going to make it rain, Rob.
Wow.
Want to maybe show us a little Magic Mike?
Oh.
Come on, Rob.
Dude, we can unhook you.
Let's do it, Rob.
Yes.
Come on.
I think we can unhook you.
Come on over.
You want to get a lap dance right
Yeah,
now?
Rob, let's see it.
Wow, that's pretty wild.
Oh.
We only
What?
have music on.
Well, we'll make our own music.
Wow.
Okay?
Do we got any music?
Yes. Let's.
We'll try our
Where are
best.
your
Yes,
friends?
we're
I
gonna
need like a bachelorette party. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll clap, Rob. Come on, let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
Let's
Rob.
Rob
Come
Gronkowski.
on, Rob.
Keep your mic.
Come on, yeah, Rob, let's see it. Wow. Look at that. Yeah, Rob. Whoa. Whitlock, make it rain. Whoa. Nicely done, Rob. Magic Mike 3.
This is a house party. Rob Gronkowski.
Rob.
The show's called House Party by the Bay. Woman asks for a lap dance. She asks Gronk. He starts to go that direction like he's going to do it. And yes, in the fun and spirit of the show, did I say, hey, yeah, Gronk, this is great, blah, blah, blah. It happened, and it was a major controversy at that time, partially because, and again, I'll have to read the story, Katie Nolan stirred the pot. Katie Nolan threw Julie Stewart-Binks under the bus in an article, one of these websites. It may have been Deadspin, may have been Awful Announcing. I don't know. One of those websites, Katie Nolan, who was doing garbage time and who thought of herself because she was being told that she was the biggest star in sports television. She's the biggest female star in sports television. And she's going to do this garbage time show from the Super Bowl, and it's going to be amazing. This is my opinion. I having witnessed Katie Nolan in 2016 and at other Super Bowl events in later years, Katie Nolan used her sexuality or flirtiness to control, bait executives. And Katie Nolan went to that Super Bowl thinking garbage time was going to be the big deal and the big show. And I saw her on stage yelling at, talking condescendingly to Jamie Horowitz, Charlie Dixon. It would blow my mind. I was like, this woman has no talent. This is a bartender who's relatively attractive, but she's talking to these executives like she's Meryl Streep, like she's Marilyn Monroe, like she's Janet Jackson. She's in control. She's got this magnificent talent that they can't live without. So she got very jealous of the attention Julie Stewart-Binks and the House Party by the Bay got that week. And she did an interview with someone, I just can't, maybe it was Grantland, I can't remember, where she threw Julie Stewart-Binks under the bus. And her and Julie Stewart-Binks were supposed to be friends. And so these tears and all this other stuff, and again, I'm gonna have to read the whole story. If Katie Nolan's not mentioned in this story, we're not telling the whole truth here. We're not telling about the person who stirred up most of the drama and most of the hurt feelings that Julie Stewart-Binks felt at that time. And you had a bunch of executives. Saw this with my own eyes. You guys have heard me. I like Charlie Dixon. You guys have heard me say that. I consider him a friend, but I got to keep it real. I saw Katie Nolan talk crazy to these people, these executives, these male executives. And when I saw it, I was like, well, she's got to be doing something. She got these idiots on a string, Horowitz and Dixon. And so since Katie Nolan threw a tantrum about what Julie Stewart-Binks did, that meant Jamie Horowitz and Charlie Dixon had to have a problem with Julie Stewart-Binks because the Gronk lap dance was nothing. It was a manufactured controversy. Bitcoin isn't going anywhere, so why not start stacking some today? The Fold app gives you Bitcoin rewards when you buy gift cards at Amazon, Uber, DoorDash, and Home Depot. Over 50 national merchants. Go to foldapp.com/Whitlock right now or scan the QR code on your screen. New users get a Bitcoin bonus with their first gift card purchase. Start earning Bitcoin rewards today. Fold app. Katie Nolan stirred up much of the drama around Julie Stewart-Binks. And now we got this revisionist history. Now, I want to be fair to Julie Stewart-Binks. She was 28 at the time, but there's no question in my time that the women, Katie Nolan, Julie Stewart-Binks, they were all playing a game, a very dangerous game of hey, we got these young executives that have been given power, and I want to use my attractiveness, my feminine wiles to try to see if these young executives will give me something out of flirtation, will give me something out of the thought that, they may have a chance to sleep with me. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows in a work environment, women will use their gifts to try to draw favor from their bosses. I'm not saying all women, but when you create this sports environment, this sports media environment and culture, where you're constantly looking for attractive young women who know very little about football and basketball, the sports that get discussed the most on these shows, it's a recipe. Young women, executives in power, attractive women, trying to talk sports and trying to gain access to jobs and promotions in a field that's dominated by men and best executed by men. It's a recipe for those young women to flirt and try to bait and try to see if they can get an upper hand by playing the sexual politics game. And that's why you don't put young, immature executives in those kinds of positions of power without proper oversight. Recipe for disaster. And now Fox is living it out. And I want to take some time, and I will probably get to this Monday when I have more time to think about it and see how far I actually want to go, because I want to be fair to Charlie Dixon. I want to be fair to Julie Stewart-Binks. But I heard all these stories in real time in 2016. I heard all these complaints. I was friends with Julie Stewart-Binks. I defended her during this whole Gronk situation. It was a natural, fun, slightly risque thing that transpired organically on the show. About it, because I'm telling that house party show, if anybody remembers it wasn't just the Gronkowski deal. Every day we did something, and again, it wasn't as risque as this, but every day we did something that made our show outstanding. Everybody was talking about Whitlock's house party by the bay. And I'm sure Jamie Horowitz didn't like it because I wasn't the type of Negro that could be controlled and would put on a ghetto clown suit. And so Shannon Sharp, I think, was there. I can't remember if he was hired at that time, but I know he was there because I remember talking to him off air. Colin Cowherd did his show from there, and Katie Nolan did a show, and Jason Whitlock's show all week, crushed it, and got it. Everybody, hey, what happened on Whitlock's show? What happened on Whitlock's show? And that wasn't supposed to happen. I wasn't Jamie Horowitz's type of Negro. I wasn't some big, dumb idiot willing to do whatever he wanted to do. And so between Katie Nolan's jealousy of Julie Stewart-Binks, Katie Nolan's being pissed off at me in this show, and I don't want to throw Cowherd into it because, me and Cowherd got along great during that time, but that week wasn't supposed to be about Jason Whitlock and the house party by the bay. It was supposed to be about Katie Nolan and Garbage Time, a show called Garbage Time, with some bartender who was punking executives and talking crazy to executives like she was Meryl Streep and Marilyn Monroe's combined daughter.
Don't miss a second of Fearless. Hit that like button and subscribe to keep up with our latest content.